Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. So, for those that don't know us, I'm Tiffany Hampton, and this is
I'm Jasmine Pellerin.
awesome. And we're going to talk today a little bit about mindset because we did, I think it was day 3 of the 66-day listing challenge. And we were like, mindset is its own entity. It's not
Truly,
just a one-day thing.
truly it is. Yeah. So today, I wanted to chat a little bit about how to raise your awareness of what it feels like to be aligned.
Okay.
Because truly, the most important thing you can do in your business and in your life is to take spiritually aligned actions. So when you're aligned with the loving energy of the universe, you can really be confident that you're moving in the right direction and things are going to unfold as they should. And the first step to doing this is to really recognize when you're out of alignment, right? When you're out of alignment with the loving presence of your power, so you can get back into that alignment. In that presence of feeling good, we are very, very powerful. And when we dwell in the energy of positivity and the energy of power, what happens is we become magnetic.
Right.
That's really what gets the ball rolling to become magnetic and to start manifesting and really living that life that we want to live. So knowing what it feels like to be connected to your presence versus what it feels like when you're not helps you witness when you're out of alignment so you can choose to realign in an instant. So what does it feel like when I'm aligned with my presence? For me, I breathe easily. Words come to me without having to really overthink them. I feel genuinely confident and I feel like I can really resonate with other people's energy. I feel safe, I feel calm, and I really feel in the flow of whatever is happening around me. What about you, Tiffany? What are the feelings that you experience when you know that you're in alignment?
So, my passion increases. My energy within, like I can actually feel the energy flowing through my body more than I ever feel it when I'm not aligned. I have the ability, I don't question or second guess the decision I'm making in that moment. And I'm just really, it's almost like an inside smile, whether I'm smiling on the outside or not, it's an inside smile.
I love that, an inside smile.
Yeah, because those that know me well, like the smile isn't a big thing on the outside, but when I'm good and I'm in a line, I do have an internal smile, and it probably would come out through my eyes on the outside.
Okay, so you literally took the words right out of my mouth. So I was going to say, you might not think that you're smiling, but I can tell your eyes smile when you're smiling inside.
Absolutely. So yeah, so that's the way I look at it. And fortunately and unfortunately, being aligned, there's so much going on in the world, it's hard to stay aligned. So how do we know when we're not aligned? What are those feelings?
Okay, so when I'm out of alignment with the power of my presence, I feel stuck, I feel weak, I feel tired, I feel anxious, I feel annoyed, I feel scatterbrained, like I'm trying to do 100 things at once instead of just focusing on what's in front of me. What about you?
I tend to agree. I get more intense. I show my emotions on the outside when it's a negative, like my chest turns all shades of red, and no, it's not my blood pressure going up. It's literally there's something emotionally going on, and I wear that on the outside, not just on the inside. I will tear up. I will slow down in my speech, and I naturally move my eyes upward. However, when I'm not aligned, I move them upward even more than I do when I'm just thinking. So there's a lot of outside, and then it's the feeling like I'm not motivated to accomplish anything. There are days that if I'm aligned, it will take me 15 minutes to get something done. When I'm unaligned, it doesn't get done even in a day or two. So I'm not very productive.
Yeah, I feel the same way. So for everybody that's watching, I want you to grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and take a moment and write this down. What does it feel like when I'm connected to the presence of my power? What does it feel like when I'm connected to the presence of my power? And I want you to just take a minute and write about that. You don't have to do it now. You can put a pin in it and do this a little bit later when you have, some time to dedicate to it. But what does it feel like when I'm connected to the presence of my power? And the next question I want you to write down is, what does it feel like when I'm disconnected from my power? What does it feel like when I am disconnected from my power? So whenever you notice yourself disconnected from the presence of love, you can simply say this prayer to come back to peace. This is short and it's quick and it works great. You can say, I recognize that I am out of alignment with my power. I choose to see peace instead of this. How simple is that?
It's extremely simple.
Right.
So you say that prayer, you say that statement, depending on where people are. What would be another action that you take?
Well, I want to go back to why that. I just want to take a step back for a second, because I want to talk about why this is important. So we don't have to call it a prayer. We can call it a mantra, a statement, whatever you want to call it. I call it a prayer. But to me, this simple prayer, what it does is it reconnects you to your desire to be in union with your creative power, right? So reconnecting to that desire, your desire is enough to help you begin the process of reconnecting. So when you commit to realign with your power, you'll begin to feel the shift set in. And when you feel the shift set in, you can be confident that you're ready to take those aligned actions.
And I'll tell you, just like practice that I've done is because a lot of your listeners are in real estate or sales or business owners or whatever the story may be. And there are moments that things get really intense. And the ability to go into a space, whether it's going outside in a quiet space outside, or just moving your energy from one location to another, closing your eyes, deep breathing, saying the statement, the mantra, the prayer, whatever you want to call it. And then what is the next action you're going to take, right?
Right. So the next action is you need to have that faith, right? You know that the universe is always conspiring to help you live your best life.
Right.
Your higher guidance is always sending you messages to guide you toward the right decision or the most aligned path for you. So by really tuning into the guidance you're receiving every single day, you're actively using the gifts that you have. And just the very fact that you're listening to this indicates that you've been guided to do so, which is great news, as it really means that you are now stepping into that energy of receiving.
Right. And we walk a path, right? When we are unaligned, we've stepped off that path.
Exactly.
So this exercise really just gets you back focused. And some of us are better than others, but I have to assume if you don't control that first statement, but if you take action after that first thought or that first statement and move towards this, eventually it's going to become a habit.
Exactly. And that's what we want to start forming.
Absolutely.
So we're reprogramming now. We are unlearning. We're unlearning what we've taught ourselves.
Right.
So this whole process is a process of reprogramming and unlearning.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens on the other side.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. Hopefully, if you're out there, you take a few minutes, you take this exercise and you just take it and run, because it does make a difference in your world and in your people, in the world of the people that you influence and you're part of.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. I will see you next time.
Bye.